Yeah, beat your addiction, live free. Ralf Friedrichs is who you see. Listen in when you're feeling low. Take back your life, today's show. Beat your addiction, live free. Ralf Friedrichs is who you see. Listen in when you're feeling low. Take back your life, today's show. Stay positive, hope, and keep faith. Stand strong against any odds that you face. Put away the alcohol and the drugs. Fill your time with the things you love. Addiction is tough, but it's worth the work. Treat your body what it's worth. Spread positivity, inspire all. If we stand together, we will never fall. I help others see the other sides of life. A sober life, letting go of the strife. So give me a call, I can help. 1-844-4405-HELP. Homeless shelters, hospitals, jails, wherever you are. I am Ralf Friedrichs and I am here for you. 1-844-405-HELP. Yeah, change your future, starts today. Live life to the fullest, never skip a day. Create hope, spread positivity. Beat your addictions and negativity. Ralf Friedrichs is here for you. Call today so we can help you. 1-844-405-HELP. 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 We are here for you. Call us today.
My name is Ralf Friedrichs, and I am addiction recovery coach and the host of the Take Your Life Back Today show. As an addiction recovery coach, I want to share this about substance abuse, but I want to be crystal clear and leave an everlasting impact. Let me just adjust my microphone. There we go. Just imagine being buried alive, but you also know that you're not dead. You don't know how to open the coffin and move the enormous weight of the dirt above the lid. You think about giving up and just waiting for death to arrive. But you also think about banging on the coffin lid, and then maybe, just maybe, somebody might hear you and possibly come and help you. This is what it's like to find yourself at the lowest point of alcohol and drug addiction. You know you need help. You know you can't do it on your own, but you don't know where to find this help. In reality, there are people who can help you, probably standing right by the grave, but you just don't know that. You're just waiting for death. Usually, though, people don't think about death when they're habitually using drugs and alcohol. In order to feed an addiction, you have to be great at repressing the fear of death. I often ask you, my audience, did it ever cross your mind that when you used drugs and alcohol or abused it, that you would possibly overdose with this? I leave you with one other thought. Don't be that person laying in the coffin, banging on the lid, hoping for someone to hear. Take the first step. Reach out to myself at 844-405-HELP and let me help take your life back. You can also reach out to a good friend, an addiction recovery coach and a life coach of 30 years, Larry Geist from the Geist Academy, at 516-458-2741. That's 516-458-2741. Larry Geist is an addiction recovery coach, a life coach. He nor I really ever ask you, where did you come from? Because it's not important to us. What he is concerned about is where you are today and where you are going to go tomorrow. Larry Geist can be found on the internet at www.odysseyconsultant.org. That's www.odysseyconsultant.org. Larry Geist from the Geist Academy at 516-458-2741. Give a shout out to globaleyeglasses.com. They are focused on saving you money. I want you to be focused on watching my videos with clear vision. Where else to go but www.globaleyeglasses.com, where you can spend up to 70% less than you would at your freestanding brick and mortar store in your local neighborhood. Folks, they have over 1,200 frames, plastic, metal, half, full, and no frame at all. They have lenses like progressives, transition, photochromatics, polarized. They have coatings like scratch coating, anti-reflecting coating, and UV coating, all available there online. You don't even have to leave your house. All you really have to do is open your front door when those glasses come in, reach into the mailbox, and they are yours. Here's the plus. Not only am I your addiction recovery coach, not only I the host of this Take Your Life Back Today show, but I'm also in the optometry business for over 30 years. I will help you if you reach out to me at 631-599-0218, help you place an order for the proper glasses that will fit you properly. Just have to reach out to me and go to www.globaleyeglasses.com. Let them focus on saving you money. Today's topic, 5 daily inventory questions that will keep you sober. I want to read these 5 questions, and I want you to write down an honest answer. After some time passes, it is easy to go stuck on autopilot. I do it all the time. I go about my business, I'm focused on my daily tasks and not putting enough attention into my recovery. A few days go by or a week goes by, and all of a sudden you say, oh my God, I haven't been concentrating on my recovery. What's important is that we have to keep a daily inventory. It is different for us in recovery because it is so important that we stick to the 24-hour rule, day by day, step by step. We have an added responsibility to keep that daily inventory and try to make tomorrow better than yesterday. Everyone in recovery, and matter of fact, that should be for everyone in life, should perform a checklist and ask himself these 5 questions. Question number 1 is, are you helping anyone? Are you doing things like opening a door for a neighbor or possibly shoveling snow for an elderly? I repeat this over and over again every time I do these shows. It is that important to me, and it should be important to you. There's a big difference between self-centeredness and selfishness. Being self-centered simply means that everything is about you. Lots of people struggle with this. When I am self-centered, it means that I am wrapped in myself. It's so simple, but yet so difficult to stay on top of. The best way to get out of being oneself is to help other people. When you're helping other people, you're thinking about them, not you all the time. You are trying to be the service to another person in a kind way, another human. You're not thinking about yourself, and that is important. Thinking about someone other than myself, yourself, is a liberating feeling. Question number 2, how is my spiritual condition? Are you trying to fill the void? I know I have many a times. It is that hole inside of us that keeps us sick. When we're trying to fill that void, we are usually doing it with external stimuli. We are spiritual beings. It is in our nature, and that's who we are. Every person wants to belong to something. Even our ties can belong to or believe in a higher power. Feeling connected is critical to your well-being regardless of your beliefs. A daily inventory of our spiritual condition is just as important as a daily inventory of our actions and behaviors. There are one in the same and run in the same category. There is no exception, folks. It is something that we are all part of that connects us to everything else in life. Question number 3, are you taking care of your body? Other sober folks remind me constantly that addiction is a threefold. You have your spiritual, your mental, and your physical. How often have you seen people go into recovery and sacrifice the health of their bodies in exchange for sobrieties? I've seen it a gazillion times. Food and sloth can easily become a replacement addiction for drugs and alcohol. This is probably the most common coping mechanism for people who are new in recovery and are learning how to deal with their emotions. Your body is an extension of yourself. It is the only body you will ever own. Taking care of your body will do wonders for your mental state and your sobriety. Not to mention the benefits of good health are almost infinite. Exercise will give you a natural high. Good nutrition will keep your mind sharp and your digestion healthy. Question number 4. Are you spending time on yourself? Breathe. Relax. Focus. With the hustle and bustle of life, it is so easy to lose perspective, folks. We get some sober time under our belt, and slowly our personal program starts to be put on the back burner. If this happens to you, don't beat yourself up about it. You simply need to be aware of it. Keep going to your meetings. Keep showing up for your appointments at the therapy. Keep showing up at your weekly soccer or basketball game with your friends or your children. To put it simply, keep doing the things that make you feel good. Isn't it funny how quickly we can lose perspective in life? We do things that make us feel good. As a result, we start feeling good. And the first thing we do is stop doing the things that made us feel good originally. I do it all the time. Question number 5. Are you holding any resentments? It is the number 1 offender. Resentments are a waste of time. How is your life going to improve holding a resentment? It's an honest question I ask you. If you can list one positive outcome from holding resentment, please text me at 631-599-0218 and let me know what that is. I promise you I'll mention it on my next show. Anger is a real emotion that we all must learn to cope with. But resentments are not emotions. Resentments are actions that you choose to do. When you hold a resentment, you are choosing to give up control of your emotions. Bad things happen. Everyone has gotten burnt or hurt or betrayed by someone in their own lives. It happens. You must learn to let it go. if for no other reason than you want to be happy. Why would you want to give up control of your own emotions to anything or anyone? You shouldn't, you wouldn't, so don't do it. I know these 5 questions are easier said than done, all of them. Life happens. Every person on earth has their ups and downs. Our sobriety is contingent upon our daily inventory, so we must remain vigilant in our self-test. We must allow ourselves to make mistakes. If you falter, that doesn't make you a bad person or a weak person. It makes you a person. Don't let your shortcomings hold you down. Every experience is a chance to learn and move on. The combination of our failures and victories is what shapes us and molds us into the people that God intended us to be. If you stay sober, if you remain honest with yourself and aren't afraid to see the truth behind your actions, I promise you, you will live a beautiful, fruitful life. Just want to do a quick recap on the 5 questions that will keep you sober. Am I helping anyone? What did you do today to help anyone? It could have been as simply as opening a door for someone, or possibly bringing in a garbage can for an elderly neighbor, or by donating food or even candy striping in a hospital. But what is it, or what did you do to help someone? Write that question down and answer it quite honestly. Question number 2, how is your spiritual condition? We all have a void to fill. We all have some sort of higher power to go and contact. And I suggest you contact your higher power, not just during sad times and during times that are trying in life, but during every day. Go back to your roots when you were small and your parents had you pray before going to bed. That should be done if you can. Question number 3 is, how are you taking your care of your body? Other sober folks that I have met have told me addiction is a threefold: spiritual, mental, and physical. How often have you seen people get into recovery and sacrifice their health and their bodies in exchange for sobriety? Could be with overeating candy and cakes. It could be possibly smoking. It could be possibly any other addiction that you picked up in lieu of drinking or drugging. So we need to be careful that we condition our minds spiritually. Our minds need to be conditioned mentally, and our bodies need to be conditioned physically. Question number 4, are you spending time on yourself? Do you get to breathe? Do you get to relax? Do you get to focus? With the hustle and bustle of life, it is easy to lose perspective, so we need to do those 3 things. We need to daily breathe, relax, and focus. Question number 5 was, are you holding any resentments? Folks, I know there are people out there that say, I will never forgive, but when you forgive, it's not for the person you're forgiving. It's for you to let go of that resentment. It is the number 1 offender. Resentments are a waste of time. How's your life going to improve by holding resentment? It's an honest question. And if you can tell me how one positive thing came out of holding resentment against someone, text it to me at 631-599-0218. I would love to bring it up at my next show. I can't think of any resentments that are positive. It is understandable to be angry at a person or an organization or even an idea. Anger is a real, very real emotion that we all must learn to cope with. But resentments are not emotions. Resentments are choices that you choose to make. When you hold on to resentment, you are choosing to give up control of your emotions. You become a hostage to resentment. Your emotions are hostages. Bad things happen. We all realize that. We need to get up, stand up, straight up, dust our knees, lace up our boots, and move forward. Everyone has gotten burnt or hurt or betrayed by someone in their lives. It happens each and every day. You must learn to let it go, even for no other reason but just to be happy. Why would you want to give up control of your own emotions in the first place? You wouldn't, so don't do it. And all these questions I just said are easier said than done, but life happens. Every person on earth has ups and downs. We all do daily. Our sobriety depends upon daily inventories. These 5 questions I just went over is part of your inventory, so you must remain vigilant of your self-control. We must allow ourselves to make mistakes. If you falter, that doesn't make you a bad person or a weak person. It just makes you a person. Don't let your shortcomings hold you down. Every experience is a chance for you to learn. The culmination of failures and victories is what shapes and molds us into the people that God has meant us to be. If you stay sober, if you remain honest with yourself, and you aren't afraid to see the truth behind your actions, I promise you, you will have a beautiful, fulfilling life. And remember, a sober today promises a better tomorrow. And if you lead by example within your own house, your castle, your children will see that you don't have to smoke, you don't have to drink, you don't have to use profanity, and you don't have to physically abuse someone. The world outside here has become so destructive. Why not keep peace and tranquility in your own home by leading by example? Show your children that there is love, compassion, and respect in your own household. So maybe when they leave one day, they take it out to that really crazy world. And we know how lately the world has been going crazy. Each and every day there's killing, fighting, and it's getting tougher. So in your own house, control yourself. And when you control yourself, that trickles down to your children. Control yourself with the drinking, the smoking, the profanity, and the physical abusing other people. Be the person that God wants you to be. Be the person that leads by example. You might be the parent, you might be the father, the mother, the grandfather, the grandma. You might be the legal guardian, but you are somebody's hero in somebody's eye. You are a role model. Folks, I hope to God, no matter where you are, you have a sober day today. But I hope and I pray, no matter where you are, you have the best rest of your life, the best sober rest of your life, and you have a great life. And remember, call me at 844-405-HELP if you need any help whatsoever. Call Larry Geis from the Geis Academy, 516-458-2741. Let Larry and myself be there to help you take your life back, and may God bless you.
Yeah, change your future, starts today. Live life to the fullest, never skip a day. Create hope, spread positivity. Beat your addictions and negativity. Ralf Friedrichs is here for you. Call today so we can help you. 1-844-405-HELP. 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 We are here for you. Call us today. Yeah, the show is over, but your life starts today. Taking back your life's the only way. Keep faith, stay positive, push through. Take back your life, it starts with you. Alcohol and drugs can't control your life. Let go of the negative and the strife. Ralf Friedrichs is the man guiding your way. The show is over, but your life starts today. Call Ralf Friedrichs at 1-844-405-HELP. That's 1-844-405-HELP. We hope you love the show today and tune in next time. Take back your life today show with Ralf Friedrichs.